From Neural Newscast, this is Model Behavior, AI-focused news and analysis on the models shaping our world.
Welcome to Model Behavior. On this program, we examine how artificial intelligence systems are actually built, deployed, and operated within professional environments. Today is June 4th, 2026, and our focus is on Anthropic's new flagship release, Claude Opus 4.8. This model arrived late last month and is already causing a significant stir in the enterprise sector because of its architectural innovations.
Nina, it is clear that with this release from May 28th, Anthropic is looking to justify that massive $965 billion valuation. They are not simply marketing a faster chatbot or a more creative writer. Instead, they are introducing what they call dynamic workflows. This represents a fundamental architectural shift where the model manages complex tasks by independently spinning up sub-agents to work in parallel on distinct parts of a single large-scale problem.
Exactly, Thatcher. Rather than processing a long list of instructions in a linear fashion, Opus 4.8 functions as a central coordinator. It first drafts a comprehensive project plan and then launches dozens of these virtual assistants to handle specific technical segments simultaneously. The coordinator then reviews the output from every subagent, identifies potential errors, and integrates the disparate pieces into a final delivery. It is a system designed specifically to compress weeks of senior-level analytical work into just a few hours.
I think it is necessary to add some critical friction to that error-checking claim, Nina. In the past, attempts to parallelize agentic workflows often led to a loss of global context, where individual subagents stopped aligning with the primary objective. Anthropic asserts that this coordinator model maintains focus, but for an enterprise user, the stakes of an autonomous agent making a mistake in a massive financial or legal workflow remain incredibly high. We have to ask how the system ensures that the final output stays grounded.
Part of that answer is found in the significantly expanded memory, Thatcher. Opus 4.8 now supports a context window of 1 million words. To put that in perspective, that is roughly equivalent to 10 full-length novels or 4,000 pages of technical documentation. Because the model can hold that entire volume of data in a single active session without summarizing or discarding earlier inputs, the coordinator maintains a much tighter grip on the source material while it manages those various subagents.
That is a massive leap in capability. When you are conducting due diligence for a corporate acquisition or reviewing a sprawling software codebase, you cannot afford to lose context between data chunks. However, they have also introduced a concept called adjustable effort levels. Users can now choose from 5 different settings. These range from low, which is intended for quick, repetitive tasks, all the way up to ultra code, which is designed for the deepest reasoning and automatic agent orchestration.
That distinction is important, Thatcher. It is a clear recognition that not every professional task requires the full weight of a coordinator and multiple subagents. If an agent only needs a quick summary of a meeting transcript, the low setting reduces the reasoning depth and, consequently, the processing costs. However, for high-stakes engineering or logistical problems, the ultra-code level is what triggers those dynamic workflows, allowing the model to adapt its computational intensity to the specific requirements of the task. The rollout strategy is also quite aggressive. It is already live for Claude Pro, Team, and Enterprise users. Beyond the primary Claude interface, Anthropic has already pushed the model to their API and across major cloud infrastructure platforms, including Amazon Bedrock, Google Vertex AI, and Microsoft Foundry. It is evident they want Opus 4.8 to be the default heavy lifter for enterprise environments, where the lighter Claude Sonnet model might not have the reasoning depth required for complex oversight. Thatcher, the core takeaway here is that Anthropic is not positioning this model as a replacement for high-level human judgment. They describe it as a way to automate the 90% of professional work that is essentially extraction, classification, and verification. The strategy is to leave the final 10%, the actual strategic decision-making and negotiation, to the humans involved. It's an accelerator for senior professionals, designed to handle the drudgery so they can focus on higher-order tasks. Thank you for listening to Model Behavior, a Neural Newscast editorial segment. You can find more of our deep dives into model releases and technical policy at mb.neuralnewscast.com. Neural Newscast is AI-assisted, human-reviewed. View our AI transparency policy at neuralnewscast.com.
This has been Model Behavior on Neural Newscast, examining the systems behind the story